Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Earth Day, everybody.
Earth Day.
We love the Earth.
This comes out on Earth Day?
It is our planet. Yeah, it does. It does. It's Earth Day. So everybody go outside. Hopefully it's not raining. Go outside. Touch grass.
Yeah. Honestly, I did just do a... not a tarot reading, Oracle. An oracle reading on myself the other day, and it did tell me that I need to reconnect with nature. So, it's time.
Yeah. It's time. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, everybody go outside today. Maybe plant a flower. I was planting flowers this weekend, so I felt connected to the earth. But I will absolutely be outside today.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they did the Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play? I wonder if they still do that. They probably do. Where they they turn off all, there's no cartoons on Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. You have to go outside and play.
Yeah. I don't know because they don't really have, so they still have Nickelodeon, the channel, because people stream now.
They have the channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that
I'll let you know,
Day?
I guess. What?
Was that on Earth Day?
Mm-hmm. I'm almost positive it was.
Love that.
I'll look. I'll try to remember to look to see if it's, because I have cable, so I can see if it's off, on the cable channel.
Yeah.
But we will let you know. We did see a movie.
We did. And it was a big one.
Yeah.
A good one.
Yeah.
The drama.
Zendaya, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Taylor, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
Okay, well, I can tell you. I was in middle school. This boy used to I would bring a Propel to middle school every single day, and he would steal my Propel and drink it. So I never got to drink my Propel, and I got really sick and tired of it after weeks of him taking my Propel. And so I brought an empty bottle of Propel, filled it with the toilet water from the school bathroom, and sprayed perfume inside of it, and put it in the side of my backpack where it always was. And then, of course, I get to class. This boy takes it. He cracks it open in this classroom, takes a big old chug of it, and spits it out in the middle of the floor. The teacher gets so mad and sends him to detention. And I'm sitting there laughing. And he never took my Propel again. I mean... So, yes, it's mean, but valid.
That's on him. You didn't give it to him.
Exactly.
So...
He stole it.
So is that really the worst thing?
I know. That's just, what comes to the top of my... it is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And, when he did tell the teacher, she was like, Taylor. And she was like, no, you're valid, but, don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to unless he keeps messing with me. So that's just the first thing that comes to my head.
It's a little bit of sabotage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about you?
I honestly, I don't want to sound
Savannah,
all
put the halo.
Two shoes, but I'm just I can't think of anything. I'm sorry.
You never hit somebody's car backing out and just didn't tell them. I'm trying to think of little bad. I've never done that either, actually, but I know many people who have. I'll keep y'all's names quiet. But I'm trying to think of other little bad things.
No. But the movie we saw, it was about that basically. So that's that's why we bring the question up. Yes. This couple is getting married, and then they go around with their friends and talk about the worst thing that they've ever done, and then it kind of spirals off from there, and it's a little crazy.
Very.
What is revealed.
Very. I was not expecting that.
Because honestly, what this person says that they've done, they technically didn't do it.
That's fair. That is fair.
I don't know, but
it's very hard. It's one of those questions that's there's really no good answer to it.
Yes, because it's also it is kind of so bad that you're questioning in the whole movie. You're because it's a couple that's about to get married. You're are they still going to get married after this is revealed? Yeah.
Wild. And so, their things are much, much worse than mine and Savannah's worse. Yes. I will say. Yeah. Yeah. That movie's crazy. So if you can see it, you definitely need to go see it. And ask, I want to know, if anybody out there who has seen it, would you still get married knowing what they know? Yeah. Let us know. I'll ask it down below. So let us know if you would still get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had a whole conversation on this right before we recorded.
We had a whole debrief of the movie.
Yes.
And once again.
We still did not even come to a conclusion.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like we could talk about it for hours.
Yes.
It's such a deep question.
Very deep. Very deep. Very, like, something I just never really thought about before.
Yeah.
I love a good question like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there, like, a name for those kind of questions? We need to make one up if there's not.
But I'm losing
I mean, I
right
know,
now.
like, philosophical questions, but, like, that's not really the word I'm looking for.
No, there's something, but I'm just like, it's I'm lost
It's too far gone. Yeah. No, I get that.
I don't remember.
No, I get that. Also, for the people, I must say, I did go to a concert this past weekend. I went to see Cardi B.
Oh, okay.
And I just don't know really what I expected when I bought the Cardi B tickets, like what the concert was going to be like. Mm-hmm. Cardi B is an amazing performer.
Okay.
I did not have a lot of faith in this woman, and I don't know why. She literally performed for 3 straight hours. She gave, I'm guessing, like 10 to 15 costume changes.
What?
She flew. She danced. She did it all. She literally did it all. Okay. She sang, like, I'm not even kidding, like 40 songs. It was crazy. It was literally crazy. It was completely sold out. People kept trying to take our seats. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. And it was so good. That. So if you have the opportunity to see Cardi B, do it. It's worth it. Like, it was. Right.
Good to know.
It was such a good show. Yeah. And guess what else? They had a twerk off. And the winner won $5,000 from Cardi B herself.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so fun.
Did they get them up on stage?
Yes. From the crowd. Like, they had cameras out. Yeah. It was just so fun. It was so fun. So, yeah, I love Cardi B. Truly love Cardi B.
Yeah, that sounds like a party.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Well, I suppose I don't really have much else. Do you?
Tarot time.
Tarot time. Oh, we love a tarot time, truly.
I know. I really need to know what's going on with us this week.
Same. ASMR. Ouch. That card just, like, bit me.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. It did. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, this one feels like it's our card. It was jumping out at me. It's the 10 of Wands.
Okay.
Right side up.
All right. So, the Suit of Wands, as we know, they mirror your consciousness and give insight into the core of what you are. Right. And urges you to take action in situations that arise in your life. So, the 10, what is
10?
the 10?
Upright.
The 10 of Wands, upright. Okay.
I was going to say, this one doesn't have a number. Like, I normally can give you a number, but it doesn't.
Okay. So, all right, like I said, urging you to take action in situations that arise in your life. And this is saying that there's a burden, stress, oppression, but also accomplishment.
Interesting.
So what I'm getting from that is that maybe there is some sort of stress going on right now and we're going to accomplish something. Who knows?
I mean, that sounds about right, honestly. Like,
honestly, you're right. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like, that sounds correct.
Yeah.
With what we got going on, personally.
Yeah.
So,
well, we got it.
Yeah. And we're going to do it, too. So, good.
Yeah.
That's a good card to get, honestly.
Yeah.
Yay. So. Well, that's it for tarot time.
All right, moving on.
Yes. Tell me a good one, Savannah.
Okay. So this week we're gonna get into Bran Castle.
Raisin Bran Castle?
Yeah.
Do you like Raisin Bran?
Never had it.
It's okay. I prefer Special K, but
yeah, me too.
Raisin Bran's pretty good.
Okay, so Bran Castle. I had to double check that we didn't already talk about this before because I talked about Dracula, and this is known as Dracula's Castle.
I love Dracula.
And according to my records, we didn't really talk about it as much, so I'm gonna dive in a little bit. Bran Castle is in Romania, and like I just said, it's known as Dracula's Castle. Let's get into the history a little bit before we talk about the, Dracula and possible ghosts, ? Okay. So, Bran Castle. The location of this place. It's currently in what is Romania. And it was/is on the border of Transylvania and Wallachia. And it was occupied by the Teutonic Order, which they built the fortress there in 1211.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so long ago.
Yeah. And then this fortress was actually destroyed in 1242 by the Mongols. And then the Teutonic Knights were driven from the area. And then after all this went down, King Louis the Great, he wanted his castle built on this exact spot a century later. So construction of his castle was completed in 1388. And that is his castle.
Oh my God. It's like almost 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Like it's getting up there. Or not 1,000. Is it?
I can't do math.
I'm really bad at math. Don't envy him. But that's old. That's super old, yeah. Is what I'm getting to. So.
Yeah. So 1388.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's like 800 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was like a fortress and a customs house, actually.
Okay.
For goods coming in and out of Transylvania. So
that's interesting.
They were like taxing the goods there, I guess.
Wow.
And it did get raided a few times in the 1400s. It was raided, but they ended up like protecting it and, kept it. It was used as defense against the Ottoman Empire. And then eventually, after all these wars went down in the area, this is when Vlad the Impaler got his name. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know Vlad.
Yes. So we did talk about this in a previous episode. I did not look up the episode number.
I was going to say, what were we talking about?
Dracula.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. So Vlad the Impaler is who Bram
Stoker.
Yeah, Bram Stoker. He based Dracula, the book, off of Vlad. So, that's the connection there. And so basically, Vlad, when he would go to battle, he would impale his opponents, like their heads, on a stake. And so, yeah.
Savage.
That savagery just, gave birth to the vampire that is Dracula.
Makes sense.
So anyway, he's connected to this castle a little bit, but in reality, Vlad never lived here at this castle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's really just part of the story of Dracula. Vlad, he did live in a different castle.
Okay.
Nearby, kind of. But he did not, I think I have it written later in my notes that I'll talk about. But he never lived in Bran Castle.
Interesting.
Yeah. So just making that clear. Even though it's Dracula's castle, it's just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway. So, eventually, Bran Castle actually lost its military and commercial importance over time because the border of Transylvania was moved to the mountains.
Oh.
And it was still used as like an administrative building until 1888. And then the administration was actually moved somewhere else. So then the castle kind of was just like abandoned and fell into disrepair over time.
Why would they let a castle fall into disrepair?
I know.
I hate it every time.
It's a beautiful castle, too.
Yeah.
But then a little bit later, in 1918, Transylvania became part of Romania, and the castle was offered to Queen Maria in 1920. And this actually became Queen Maria's favorite residence. She loved this castle. And obviously it was fixed up for her, And actually, fun fact, when she died in 1938, her heart was taken from her body, placed in a silver box, and it was kept at the castle.
For real? Wow.
I love that idea.
Stop. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, that is so cool.
She said, I love this place so much. Keep my heart here.
Yeah. Wow. That's actually everything.
I know. I love it. And then after that, Queen Maria's daughter, the Princess Ileana, she built a hospital inside Bran Castle in 1944 and named it the Hospital of the Queen's Heart.
Ow, my heart. Mm-hmm. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, it was a hospital for wounded soldiers. And actually soldiers were treated here after American aircrafts bombed a Red Cross hospital.
Great.
Sorry,
guys.
So the princess, she worked here herself as a nurse until 1948. And then, unfortunately, the princess and her family, they were forced to leave the country because there was a new communist regime that started up after this war.
Dang.
And they sort of took over everything. So yeah. And over time, under this regime, many things changed. And actually, one of the worst things, at least for this castle, one of the worst things was that the Queen's heart had to be moved because they were starting to I don't know, I guess people were the people on the side of the communists, right? They were against, the royalty. Mm-hmm. So they were disrespecting where her heart was kept because it was marked so people could go to it and, do nice things for the queen, but they were starting to be disrespecting it a little bit.
Yeah.
So they had to move it. And then it was eventually moved to a different castle where it remains today. And it is in Pelisor Castle. And this is actually the castle where she breathed her last breath.
Oh, wow. That's kind of sad, though, because she wanted it at the other castle.
I know.
But I mean, I guess if people are really going to disrespect her grave, or her heart like that,
yes,
they had to protect it, but still. Yeah,
but I feel like today they could bring it back.
Right, people aren't going to disrespect it today.
Yeah.
All right, petition to get it moved back. What if we call up and we're like, hey, can we go get her heart and put it back? And what if they said yes? Imagine that vlog.
Maybe they would.
We go to Transylvania. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm booking that in my head.
So Bran Castle, it was turned into a museum. It was restored and opened in 1987.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like a museum in, how any old building you can go and tour,
Yeah.
And in 2009, Bran Castle was returned to the legal heirs because it was taken, from the royal heirs and then given back in 2009. So
nice.
Kind of a long
time coming.
Yes. Archduke Dominic, Archduchess Maria Magdalena, and Archduchess Elizabeth. So now in 2009 it was given to them. I don't know if it's still under them, but their family.
Wow.
And it's open to the public, so we can go and tour it.
All right, perfect. So when we go take the heart back, then we can take a tour too.
Yeah.
Perfect. I did not realize you can go to Dracula's castle today. I thought it was privately owned.
No, we can go.
That's so cool. What?
Yes. So, getting into the little ghosties of this place.
Crazy that it's haunted also.
So, I just want to mention again that many people claim that Vlad the Impaler haunts Bran Castle, but he never lived there.
Yeah.
And people be confused with Dracula, like the story of Dracula. And he does live there in the book.
Yeah.
Or somewhere like very similar, inspired by this castle. Also, there is another sort of connection to Dracula in the area, at least. In the villages near Bran, there is a legend of these like evil spirits called Strogi. And they are said to be like normal people by day, but then at night, their soul leaves their body, and then they haunt and torment people in their sleep.
Oh. Wow. That's pretty evil.
And they're kind of just like undead, just like vampires.
Interesting. This place is full of vampires. It appears.
Exactly.
Sounds like our kind of place.
So, Bran Castle, another reason it's like our place, has many passageways and hidden rooms.
Oh, no way.
Of course it does.
Of
like,
course
would you
it does.
expect anything less?
I mean, you're right, but I just also am like, maybe that's just part of the movies.
Yeah.
So I love that it's
I know,
real.
because like we have been seeing
We've seen many Dracula movies this year. And last year.
Pretty much this castle is
Exactly. So it's crazy to imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of like that, I think. Like what I've seen matches the movies that we've been seeing,
I love that.
So anyway, these passageways and stuff, it's like fuel for ghost stories. Like you just know, like looking at it, you're like, this place just looks haunted to me.
100%.
So they say that Queen Marie haunts the castle.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, not much else to it. They're like, yeah, she's probably still here.
Yeah. In facts. I mean, physically, she was still there for a while.
Yeah.
So.
There are also a few others that people talk about. So let's get into those. One of the main ones is the White Lady of Bran Castle.
Oh.
So according to the legend, there's a spirit of this noble woman who tragically died in the castle. Some people say that it was because she was betrayed by a lover, and then something happened. Others say she was wrongfully accused of treason. I don't know.
That is not good.
But her ghost is said to wander the halls of the castle, and she's dressed in a flowing white gown. Just like every other woman in white,
Yep. Yep.
She has also an aura of sorrow and like melancholy.
That's so sad. Get my girl some antidepressants.
Exactly. I know. Witnesses also claim to have seen her near the chapel and in the courtyard.
She just walking around sad?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh, and there's a drop in temperature when you see her.
So she's like, if I'm sad, you at least have to be cold too.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So another one that I will talk about real quick, the monk.
Oh. Okay.
There is apparently a ghost of a monk here, and he was like bricked into the castle alive. Like within the walls.
Why would they do that?
So basically like that makes sense. What is it?
Like
he's standing
in
there
and they're like, let's put you in.
Yes.
Permanently.
Yeah. Didn't we have a story that talked about that before? I don't remember what.
We have had it was a long time ago. Yeah. Somebody was killed that way. And it was like a house. They bricked him up.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that was, but yes.
I thought that was like in a castle too, no?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I have just like a vague recollection.
Yeah. It's definitely happened before though. And that's horrific.
Yeah, but basically that's what happened to this guy too. Because he was alive and they just
Why? Monks are like the most peaceful people.
Well, because they say he was being punished for breaking his vows.
Oh.
I don't know what he did to break his vows. But
who was punishing him?
I don't know. Someone.
Isn't the monks just like between them and God? I don't know. I don't actually know. That's crazy. Dang. And it's okay. Do you know if he's still in there? Like, did they get his body out? Like, that's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, it might just be a legend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yikes.
I don't know if there's like proof of him being here.
Yeah.
But he is said to haunt the castle. Particularly around the chapel and, of course, in the corridors. And visitors have reported hearing faint whispers and the sound of footsteps echoing in the hallways and believe it to be him. You can also feel a cold hand brush against you in here, and that's supposed to be him, too.
That's creepy.
Yeah. It is.
It's creepy how, because this place also is just cold, like out. It's like Transylvania. Like the weather is snowy and cold, and then you go in this giant castle, probably with tons of heat, and you're still freezing, and there's cold hands touching you.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. People also will hear children's laughter.
We never like that
when there are no children around.
No, that's creepy.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of sad story.
Oh no! Don't break my heart.
It always is. It always is.
Yeah.
According to the local lore, I don't even know how else to say this. There was a massacre that involved children losing their lives.
Okay. At the castle?
Yeah.
Dang.
And the spirit, so the spirit of those children is said to haunt the grounds. So like these.
Yeah.
And you just hear them laughing.
Well, so, I mean, hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully at least they're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they're hanging out with their friends.
That's heartbreaking. Why? Why have a massacre at a beautiful castle? Guys, why are we doing this?
I know. I mean, there were tons of massacres because of all the wars.
Yeah, so stupid. Mm-hmm. I'll never understand.
Me either. Don't get it.
Just girly things.
Right. Also, other unexplained phenomena of flickering lights, gusts of cold air. You also just have the sense of being watched.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. What's coming to my mind is that SpongeBob episode where they're like, nose for rock too?
Yes. Yeah.
And the lights will be flickering on and off.
Oh my gosh. And then they said like, the walls will ooze
green slime.
Like, yeah. They already do that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That's just the grease.
And the last little thing I have is that there are orbs.
Boo, orbs.
Orbs and shadows in photographs.
Okay. Listen, I'll take a shadow. Here we do not believe. We don't stand with the orb.
Yeah, not really.
We're not part of the orb community. Mm-mm. Unless somebody can change our mind. Yeah.
So anyway, that is Bran Castle. I want to go here.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
See it, but I'm like,
are you kidding?
It's a lot to go all the way to Romania, but someday maybe we will.
No, because actually I did not realize that was a possibility. And I'm willing to go immediately. like wow.
If only we could stay there.
Right, so you can't stay there?
No.
What if we do like that thing, like 24 hours like in Target, but 24 hours in Dracula's castle? We go hide somewhere. Wait, we can break ourselves in.
And we get trapped
But we leave a hole so we can like break it.
Right.
We leave something. But that's how we, stay the night.
Yeah.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow, I never considered the fact that Dracula's castle could be haunted. I guess it makes sense, but just I don't know. I'm just like, there's only one myth or mystery or legend that can be,
Yeah. And it's like it's crazy to me that like it's Dracula's castle, but like the Dracula wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like,
it is funny. It's very funny actually.
Yeah.
Listen, also I just keep thinking about Dracula the movie that came out this year.
Oh my god, yeah. Me too.
So fire.
I keep thinking about it too.
Yeah. That was such a good movie. I really want to rewatch it. I wonder if it's on anything.
Might be.
Yeah. Well, wow. We love the vampires here.
Yes.
We're always on their side. Well, Savannah, for you, I have a good one.
Okay.
A good one. So I have the legend of the Sorrel-Weed House. Sounds basic. Okay. It's a house. Once again, I am doing a Savannah, Georgia legend. Okay. And that is because we are taking Savannah to Savannah, Georgia for her bachelorette.
Yes. Woo-hoo. We're actually leaving tomorrow.
Yes, we will. I'm so excited. Like, I am so excited to go. That's why we've been covering so many Savannah stories. We've had to prepare ourselves for the batch. So we're ready. So I had to cover one final one before we go. So this is a big one, and I am very confused how we haven't covered this. I even swore we did, of course, but
okay.
No, we have not. So here we go. The Sorrel-Weed House. We're just jumping right on into it. So this house was built in 1837 by famous architect Charles Kluski. Shout out Charles. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. The house is a Greek revival meets like Regency style. So it's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. In the mid-20th century, so more recently, it was actually one of the first homes in the historic district that was ever restored from the olden days in Savannah.
Okay.
Yep. Also, this house is famous. It has made multiple appearances in pop culture, most well known for being the opening shot of Forrest Gump. My dad's favorite movie, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Love that.
Yeah, love it so much. It's also made its appearance on the Today Show, of course, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Most Terrifying Places in America, on and on.
Okay.
On and on and on.
All right.
Yes. So anyway, the Sorrel-Weed House was originally the home to, who could have guessed it, the Sorrel family.
Okay, yeah.
So we have Francis Sorrel, the main man. He was a very, very wealthy man. Who could have guessed it? A plantation owner in Savannah, Georgia. Boo. Yeah. What makes it worse that he is a slave owner is that Francis actually grew up in Haiti, where there was a slave revolt in the area in which he grew up. So that actually forced him and his family to flee to the United States, and yet he still chose to become a slave owner.
Yeah, Boo. Like that didn't, I don't think that taught him
anything.
It
taught him nothing. So, cool. So, yeah, despite his upbringing, he still decided to own people. So, not only is he evil, he's kind of like purposefully choosing evil. Yeah. Let's remember that, okay? We're not having a good start for Francis. It's not going to be a good end. So, anywho, he opened up a shipping company in Savannah where he shipped butter, molasses, salt, and cotton. And obviously, these are four staples. So, his wealth, it grew quickly. He was very rich. But this dude, his life, because he was an evil person, is full of tragedy and scandal. So, let's get into that, shall we?
Oh, no.
He was married to Lucinda Moxley. He married her really quickly after he moved to the United States. And Lucinda actually came from wealth. And that's how he met her. Her family did business with Francis. Okay. And so that's how they met. And they were quickly married. But it did not last very long because Lucinda tragically died a few years in. Her death, a complete mystery.
Oh, okay.
Very young, very healthy, dead.
Interesting.
So, yeah, here's the tea.
I was going to say, is there any theories on that? Or
well, let me tell you the tea, and then you tell me your theory.
Okay.
So the tea is he immediately gets remarried to Lucinda's younger sister, Matilda.
What? Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. Keep your theories in mind because that's super messed up, isn't it? Seems like not a coincidence, maybe, perhaps.
I feel like that happens a lot in stories too. Not the mysterious death, but just like a husband marrying the younger sister.
I think it was common more back in the day just because there were less people around, and so they're like
make it less complicated.
I already know the family.
Yeah, that's wild.
Insane.
I guess it makes sense when you're like marrying into the family for like
money
or like to connect the families, not just like for love.
Yeah. Like, who would do that? Like,
yeah. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm thinking, like, did one of them poison her?
Let's hold on to that theory. So at first, when Francis and Matilda get married, they're super happy. And they seem to be enjoying their marriage. But Francis has no self-control. Oh. He begins to have an affair with one of his slaves named Molly. Interesting. Yep. And word on the street is that Francis even forced Matilda to stay in her own room while him and Molly could have their privacy.
And he told her
I mean, like, once she found out, he was like, okay, yeah, go to your room. Like, yeah, he was like, yeah, okay, and go lock yourself in your room.
Okay, but also, I do want to, like, is it, like, could you call it an affair? Or is he, like, that's obviously taking advantage of her?
So that, my next bullet point is that, like, you can't really find that answer, but more than likely, it's, like, taking advantage of her. Yeah. But, I mean, we don't really know. And there is more to the story, so.
Okay. All right, keep going.
That we don't really know. But, so obviously, Matilda is distraught and enraged by this. And legend says that she grew so full of emotions that she went up to the second-story balcony, jumped, and landed headfirst, killing her instantly.
Oh my God. Okay. If you're upset by this, like, I would rather see her do something to him, not herself. Like, that's crazy.
Right. So let me just, you hold on to your feelings and let me continue just a little bit more.
Okay.
So as you can imagine, once Molly hears this information, she is completely overcome with guilt. And she knew that she would be the one held responsible for the affair and for Matilda's death. And unfortunately, Molly was found hanging by a noose in the home, having taken her own life as well the same day. So all three women connected to Francis dead immediately. And I'm thinking that maybe none of them killed themselves.
I'm suspicious of him, yeah.
I'm thinking no suicide happened. I'm thinking it was homicide. And also, he covered it up.
Did they ever say what happened to his first wife?
No, they don't know. Mystery. Do not know. So
peculiar.
Very peculiar. Very, like, one time is all right. 2 times is one too many. That's what Harry Styles says. And so 3 times is for sure not a coincidence. So that's all I know. Anyway, finally freaking moving on from Francis. Thank God. I hate him. I literally hate him. The Sorrel-Weed House sits on Madison Square. And Madison Square is the site of a very, very vicious battle called the Siege of Savannah. Yes.
I didn't know that happened.
Me neither. It happened during the Revolutionary War, and American and French forces attempted to, like, push the British out of Savannah because they had taken over the city, like, a year before, and they were like, we're done with these Brits. Let's get them out of here. Forces were outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned Hamilton. But that's actually what the websites were saying. I'm not even kidding.
Right. Okay.
But men were dying, and fast. Another Hamilton line. But these were actually just notes. The revolutionaries dug up a trench right at Madison Square to bury the bodies of their dead during the siege because there were so many. So they needed to put them. There's
people buried in the city.
There are hundreds of soldiers who died here in just a span of weeks, a few weeks. And injured soldiers, as well as dead soldiers, were all thrown into the ditch. And some were dead already, some were buried alive. The bodies, yes, like if they were injured, alive. They just threw them. Like if they
said, sorry, we can't help you.
They were like, you're gonna die anyway, so you're going in the hole too. And they buried them alive and with the dead bodies. So they're covered with dirt and dead bodies.
Oh my God!
And then they did die, and they're still under there, right now. So, yeah. So. After the battle, their bodies were never removed, and Savannah continued to expand around the original battlefield, so everything was built on top of it. So everything is still on top of it right now.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, it's actually crazy. Like, it's wild. So we're about to be walking on top of that. Crazy to think about.
Amazing.
I know. It's wild. Let's get into the hauntings. Of course, this place is haunted after everything that I just told you. The ghosts of Molly and Matilda are the most commonly reported. They are seen as dark apparitions walking through the house. This is, like, honestly the worst part for me. Some visitors claim to see a woman standing behind them in the mirrors throughout the home. So much so, actually, that some people have got pictures of this happening. I have them. I'll show you them at the end.
Oh my God.
Like, countless pictures of people in different, like, clothing in the picture, in, like, taking, like, a selfie in the mirror. It's really wild.
Is the person in the background the same every time? Like,
you'll see. Like, similar.
Yeah.
Like, similar clothing, you can at least see. Because, of course, they're blurry. They're not like, oh, that's a ghost. Yes. But, like, you'll see. So, moving on. The spirit of Molly is said to haunt the slave quarters. So, this space has, like, since been rented out. And at one point in time, the man who was renting it, he was actually unaware of the history at first. And actually, they say a lot of people are kind of unaware of the history. And they don't like, hey, this is the slave quarter house. And this is haunted, really haunted. But so he didn't really know. But he reported a constant sense of unease and the feeling of being watched. And then moved out. So, yeah.
Okay.
Other people who enter the slave quarters say they start feeling really, really nauseous when they walk in there. And some people even report that they feel like they are being choked with a thick rope in there. So, yep. Slave quarters, a wild place to be at the Sorrel-Weed House.
Oh my God.
Yes. This is wild to me. Also, this is I love when this happens, like in the ghost world. There are many reports of the sound of parties coming from the living room.
What? So you can
hear the party.
Residuals of a party.
You're like, oh, the party's going on. You walk in, there's nobody in there. And the one place that this happens that comes to my mind also is the Stanley Hotel. That happens in the ballroom. And I'm like, I just love when the ghosts are partying. Like, come on.
Yes.
You can't hate a ghost party. But this is what's crazy. So when people hear the ghost party here, they go and they're like, oh, there's a party. They walk in. The sound of, like, all the happiness and whatever stops as soon as they, like, walk up to the room. So
they're like, you're not invited.
Yeah, sorry, you can't. You got to hate from the outside of the club because you can't even get in, for real.
Exactly.
Period. But I just personally love that, like, even in death, the party's still going.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. However, there is said to be a very dark energy in the living room as well. So it's like, though there's a party, but then there's also this really dark thing. And people seem to, like, guess that it's tied to all the bodies that are buried on the property. But nobody has any explanation. They're just like, yeah, it's just because of that. So another thing that happens that's very wild to me. People report hearing gunshots, and gunshots are not happening.
What?
So these are, like, ghost gunshots happening. And it's, like, from the battle, like, from the siege. And they're, like that's what people assume anyway.
Okay.
So I don't know if I've ever heard of ghost gunshots before, but that's wild. And I guess there's also no real way to prove that somebody wasn't shooting, like, somewhere.
True. But
I mean, I don't know. It happens enough to be like, are people shooting out there that much?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, another really strange things that happen here. This place is, like, really specific hauntings. Like, it's not like, no, it's like, oh, there's bumps and there's apparitions. Right. This is, like, super really specific things are happening. And this is no different. People report that they'll come in for a tour and their phone is, like, on 100% or their Apple Watch. On, like, 100 or 90%, and then they have the hour tour, and it's completely dead. Their Apple Watch, their phone, everything they have on them is completely zapped of energy. And that happens, like, every single tour.
Oh, my God.
So, and we hear that with ghosts. They need to, like, take the energy from something, so they take battery energy, I guess. Battery math. But that's just, that's wild. Like, what do you mean? That's crazy.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. No. So,
oh my God.
That is actually just like the sorrel side of the Sorrel-Weed House. Yes. So let me get into the weed side now. It's not nearly as long. It's not nearly as crazy. Okay. But I had to mention it because why else is it called that, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so the sorrel side is like where it pretty much all is.
Yes, for sure. But I just had to mention the weed side too. Yes. So Henry David Weed moved his family into the home in 1859. Okay. And his family, they had the money to do that because they owned hardware stores around the city. Mm-hmm. So they were still like rich, but they weren't nearly as rich as Francis was.
Yes.
But Henry died in 1875 in the house. And the Weed family continued to live there until 1914 when they went bankrupt, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Big yikes. And then they had to move out. And then after that, in 1914, the house sat vacant for many, many, many years until historic Savannah Foundation bought it and renovated it as one of the first in the historic area of Savannah. Right, so that's cool. But yeah, since it was essentially only the Sorrel family and the Weed family that lived here, that's why it's called the Sorrel-Weed House. Mm-hmm. Yes. But the hauntings, fully Sorrel side.
That's actually insane, though, for a house to only have been, like, lived in by two families.
Right. That's absolutely crazy. And also, I feel like it's kind of crazy to call it the Sorrel-Weed House anyway, just because, like, it's still mostly the Sorrels that live there. Yeah. But honestly, good. Take it away from Francis. Like, he doesn't deserve all that recognition. No. Maybe that's why they did it, honestly. They feel my hatred towards him.
Maybe. A little bit, at least.
That's hilarious. So, anywho, today you can arrange tours of this house. They have history tours, ghost tours, and even paranormal investigations.
Okay.
So, yes, and they say you have a very, very good chance of capturing something paranormal here. It doesn't matter what, but something usually happens. Oh. And obviously, I can see why it's haunted after all that dark history.
And it sounds like you're going to be able to find something with all the things you listed. Yeah.
Exactly. So I will end here on showing you 3 pictures that people have caught in this house that they all claim that, like, the person that is circled in these photos, they were not standing there in the building. And these are coming from 3 different people, 3 different times, all different things. So just scroll down. And you can see. So in the first picture, we have it right here.
Wait, and it's so weird because that person does not look like they belong.
Exactly.
Like, you can tell.
Yes, it's a picture, like, in this room of fully, like, a whole group tour. It's, like, probably 20, 30 people.
Yeah, that first one freaked me out the most, I think.
And the girl who was not actually there in the picture is fully in a different outfit from everybody else. Like, it's in, like, I don't know. She just looks not from that time.
Yes. The other 2... I mean, I see it, but it's less
The third creepy. One kind of bothers me. Because the third one and the first one look similar to me.
That's true.
Because the third one looks like it's her back. Like you're seeing the back of her instead of the front of her.
Yeah.
And honestly, the second one kind of looks like the same outfit too. Like similar.
The second one is
the second one's
pretty blurry.
It is very blurry.
But the first one definitely freaks me out.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that's for sure. So definitely be sure to check our Instagram if you're just listening to see these pictures. They are very spooky. Yeah. But yeah, that is the legend of the Sorrel-Weed House. Oh my God. Savannah's super haunted, guys. That's what we know.
Yes.
Going into it. So I'm just really manifesting that maybe something haunted can happen to us when we're there, and we can update you guys when we come back.
We are going on a ghost tour, obviously.
Obviously, come on.
I don't 100% remember what this entails, though, the ghost tour. Like, we're driving to different places and going to
I don't think we get out.
Okay, so they're just going to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I know we didn't make plans to go here, but if we want to, we always can. Like, you know, on our last day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because that one you can go inside. I think most of the ones on the ghost tour we're taking are places you can't go inside anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This one's going to be interesting ghost tour because most of the ones I've done, you walk outside.
we are taking a hearse ghost tour. So this hearse has been converted and kind of like the top of it has been cut off. So you're kind of like riding around outside in the air.
That's going to be cool.
And you're like, they're telling you the ghost stories. Like as we're driving around, we can drink in the hearse. Like it's going to be such a party. Ghost party. We're also going to a haunted restaurant.
Yes.
So we'll have many updates for you guys next time. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and by the way, the haunted restaurant, we covered it last week.
Yeah, so if you didn't listen, go listen.
So we're going to the Pirate's house, and we'll report back next week if we experience anything.
We absolutely will. I'm going to make us listen to the story again just so we can... We don't have to listen to mine, but we have to listen to yours just so it can be fresh in our memories.
Yes.
Because if I'm going to be real, I kind of already forgot it.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Just, so we'll refresh and we'll be ready. Well,
okay.
I guess that's all we got. Well, I guess we will see you guys next week.
Okay, cue the music.